Hour number 4 of the Friends of MIA channel brings us Melissa S.
Yeah, you can start again. Melissa?
Yeah, what the hell? Hour number 4 of the Friends of MIA channel brings us performances by Melissa Etheridge, Wreckless Eric, and Buffalo native and repeat performer Willie Nile. And again, if you'd like to support our efforts, please feel free to donate by clicking on the donate link. Thanks again for watching.
Hey, Melissa Etheridge here. Aw. Thanks for asking me to be part of the Bruce MOSER tribute. Robbie Takak, founder of the festival and Music is Art. Crazy year to lose Bruce. Bruce was so instrumental in the career that I had in the Northeast. He believed in that first album and all of the albums after that, and he told everyone to play my songs. Oh, what a dude, what a guy, what a music guy. Loved music, and I loved him. Oh. So let's go back to the first album for Bruce, all right? Rock on, my friends. Tonight I feel so weak, but all in love is fair. I turn the other cheek, and I feel the slap and the sting of the foul night air. And I know you're only human. I haven't got talking room. But tonight, while I'm making excuses, some other woman is making love to you. Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive? Can't you see my baby got another lover? Don't know how I'm ever gonna survive. Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see it's out of control? Oh, baby's got my heart, baby's got my mind. But tonight the sweet devil's got my soul. When will this aching pass? When will this night be through? I wanna hear the breaking glass. I only feel the steel of the red hot truth. And I'd do anything to get it out of my mind. I need some insanity of that temporary kind. Tell me, how will I ever be the same when I know that that woman is whispering your name? Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive? Can't you see my baby's got another lover? I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see it's out of control? Oh, baby's got my heart, baby's got my mind. But tonight the sweet devil's got my soul. Bring me some water. Can't you see I'm burning alive? Can't you see my baby got another lover? I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Somebody bring me some water. Can't you see it's out of control? Oh, baby, he's got my heart, when he's got my mind. Tonight the sweet devil's got my style. Hey, when he's got my heart, when he's got my mind. Tonight the sweet devil's got my soul. As for you, Bruce,
and I'm Philly Gulia, and I'm a board trustee at Music is Art, high school band director at Kenmore East. Winter Jam is a really cool event for school jazz groups. It can be a jazz band, a combo, a vocal ensemble, or even a rock band. And the Winter Jam is an opportunity for directors to take their kids to a cool venue, like the last couple of years we've been using Asbury Hall, to perform with other schools. It builds relationships. I've seen a lot of kids make great connections through our Winter Jam and our jazz festivals. They start to talk to each other when they're not playing, and they're like, hey man, you're really cool, let's get together and play. A school concert is something that takes place in your home school, and it's your body of work for your parents and community. The Winter Jam provides you an audience of people who would never go to your school to hear you play. Mom's going to clap no matter what, but when you get people to clap for you that don't know you, that gives you a whole different level of appreciation for what you're doing every day. One of the cool things about our Winter Jam is that we allow kids to jam. We like to have the directors give us like their top students to create like an honor group. At the end, we have a Music is Art all-star band that plays a tune together and is non-competitive. We don't do any trophies because you were great. You get a plaque that says you were there among all these other schools. And you took the effort and the time to get there, to work towards the event, and that to me is the win. It's not about, wow, you played one note better than somebody else, so therefore you were better. All art is beautiful.
Ray was singing to me how I might see the stars as I strolled down Hollywood Boulevard. A Neil kept telling me tonight's the night over at I used to be cool, but I'm just a tourist now. A starstruck fool, you turned into a man somehow. But if you think that what you see is what you get, you haven't seen the half of it yet. Who was it told the tale of how Marie Prevost did not look her best on that January day when the cops bust down the door into her loneliness? I used to think that that was cool. The words of bona fide folks. I think we learned a lot since then. If you think that what you see is what you get, you haven't learned the half of it yet. Please form an orderly line. Please no photography. Kindly stick to the path. Just over there on the right is where an angry crowd tore a desperate man apart. I used to be cool, but I'm just a tourist now. A starstruck fool who turned into a man somehow. If you think that what you see is what you get, you haven't learned the half of it yet. On the second floor of number 304, above a handbag store and the heavy roar of traffic rolling down the Holloway Road, a one-time bedroom house and studio of Joey, where he conjured with the sound of another well. The Tin Pan Alley covers too absurd. The miles of wire and recording tape, for fortune, fame, and no escape for Joey. As he stood up, the sound of a hurricane. All upon horses on the grave. Joey. and we have midgets. Are we allowed to say that, actually? No, small people walking around. Basically child labour, checking that things are still working. A road crew of invisible men. Yeah, this is obviously, it's the Buffalo Arts, Music is Art Festival. That's not happening in Buffalo, it's probably happening all over the world, but it's centred around the city of Buffalo, New York, and I'm obviously very pleased to be part of this, and I painted a sign to show Willing and to prove that it's just for this, it's not something that I'm knocking out and using for every thing that's going on. The sign is a painting, and the painting is for sale to the highest bidder, and the proceeds will all go to the ACLU, that's the American Civil Liberties Union, who need the money because they'll do good with it. So if you've got some money, buy the painting for a lot of money. Thank you. They asked me if I would do some songs. You know, people always say, like, oh, well, of course you're going to do that, aren't you? You're going to do that one and that one. And I go, no, because like a couple of months ago I sort of almost died, so I think like I can do what the fucking hell I like now. But then I thought it would be churlish if I didn't do what I was asked to do, so I'm going to do it, but with a very bad grace, of course, because I almost died, you know. Oh yeah, I wrote this song in, I think, in 1976. It was released as a record in 1978, and it didn't make sense when I wrote it, it didn't make sense when I recorded it, it didn't make sense when it came out, and it still doesn't make sense. But it was a bit of a hit in England, and everyone thought that I knew French, which I didn't at the time. It's actually double Dutch. But never mind, it makes perfect sense to me, so anyway, and I was asked to do it, so it's not my fault. Good, right, I've forgotten how it goes now. On a convenient seat by the lavatories in the sodium glare, we used to wait for the bus in a passionate clutch and go as far as we dared. Do you remember when I passed my driving test? Took you to the pictures, forget the rest. Do you remember all those nights in my Zodiac, playing with your dress underneath your in the back of my car whispered Guy Parry, and looking ever so French, the bohemian dream. You said bonjour mon ami. Do you remember when I moved into my studio flat? Hot sticky nights in the summertime in Bedsit land. Do you remember when you saw your paintings down the gallery? You said maybe ce soir, c'est la vie, c'est on this one, right, I'll just carry on. No room for the applause, of course, because there isn't any applause, because this is, I mean, it could be some, I'll get, you know, cutting his toenails and vaguely watch him from the corner of some hideous living room somewhere. I don't know, or it could be hundreds of people, I have no idea. It's a very weird way of doing things, but we've got to get used to it. We've got to be creative in some way with this. This is a song, that song was from, I always think of it as being in New Haven in Sussex, which is where I was born. I was born in New Haven, and then for some awful reason of upward mobility, we moved up the coast to Peacehaven, which was a terrible place. It was really boring. It was full of people who were waiting to die, and juvenile delinquents such as myself. But my dad worked at a factory that was just 2 doors down from the house I was born in, and he was somewhat challenged in his life, but I think he was a good man, really. My dad worked in a factory. I tried it too, but I couldn't do with the tedium of the everyday. I flunked out, I'm not ashamed to say. While he was steady, I was a flake. I lived my life from scrape to scrape. Now I'm older, I'm a lot like him. History coming back again. I've got this name and it doesn't fit. I don't know what I can do about it. There's certain child is the father to the man. I'll just do what I can. There's a sign at the top of our street, dead end, dead end, dead end. What we see when we come home, dead end, dead end, dead end. It's like the end of the world, the end of the world as we know it now. The past is all over, yes, it's all gone away. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Maybe tomorrow can't make it today. Dead end, dead end, dead end. The future is just a ride, like cherries falling off the trees. I'd ride out of here if I could just find the keys. Put the car in reverse and start it first time. She said just what I thought she'd say. Same place, different time. Just like the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it now. Too late to back out now. Dead end, dead end, dead end. The truck is too big, the curb is too high. Dead end, dead end, dead end. That one was a bit depressing. 40 years ago I didn't have tuppence for the phone. I lived in one unheated room that I didn't quite call home. And I didn't call home. In about 6 months I said, hey, it's me, your prodigal son. I swear one day I'm gonna make you proud. I said I'd make you proud just to hear it said out loud, but I didn't care. 40 years ago I didn't know anything much back then about the ways of this world, the wickedness of men, the wickedness of men. Yeah, I was one of them. The sickness, the insanity, the sadness and the sin. And I'd swear most days I'd never do that again. I'd never do that again. I'd never do that again. I did it again. And I can't sleep at night sometimes for thinking about the times. Useless time catch a friend, you can put it all loose. I'm beaten, I'm done. We've run right out of juice, we run right out. Right out of juice. Going for a walk. It was 1973, I think. I was 19 years old, and I was walking along, and it was a spring evening. It was May the 2nd, I think it was, and I was sitting on a park bench, and I wanted to be Kevin Ayers. I wanted to be Kevin Ayers, and I wanted to write songs like Kevin Ayers wrote, and I wanted to be beautiful like Kevin Ayers, and I wanted to be everything that Kevin Ayers was. So I tried to write this song, and I had to remember it. I had to scratch it out with a stubby bit of a pencil onto a grubby envelope that I had in my pockets, and then I had to go home and try and remember it. And when I got home and remembered it, I had to learn it, and I had to play it and play it and play it, because no one had a cassette player. We'd heard of them, but no one could afford one. And I did remember it, so I did very well. And this is what I could remember. When I was a young boy, my mama said to me, there's only one girl in the world for you, and she probably lives in Tahiti. I go the whole wide world, I go the whole wide world just to find her. Or maybe she's in the Bahamas, where the Caribbean Sea is blue. We've been in a tropical moonlit night, because nobody's told about you. I go the whole wide world, I go the whole wide world just to find her. I go the whole wide world, I go the whole wide world, find out where they hide her. I go the whole wide world, I go the whole wide world just to find her. Why am I hanging around in the rain out here, trying to pick up a girl? Why are my eyes filling up with these lonely tears, when there's girls all over the world? Where is she lying on a tropical beach somewhere, underneath the tropical sun, pining away in a heat wave there, hoping that I won't be long. I should be lying on that sun-soaked beach with her, caressing her warm brown skin. But then in a year, or maybe not quite, we'll be sharing the same next of kin. I go the whole wide world, I go the whole wide Pick the litter up in the neighbourhood. Anything could just be kind. Register to vote and then vote. And good luck finding a post office.
Hi, my name is Tracy Fletcher, and I'm the Executive Director at Music is Art. I have one of the greatest jobs on the planet, organizing and executing all of the amazing programs Music is Art brings to our community. One of my biggest responsibilities is raising and finding all the money to keep it going. There is a common misconception that the Music is Art Festival is a fundraiser for our organization. And let me tell you, it's anything but. In fact, if we can find and raise enough money just to cover the expenses each year, we're thrilled. The money comes from a combination of sources: corporate sponsors, grants, VIP ticket sales, merchandise sales, funding from Erie County, and most importantly, from donations from people just like you. We work really hard to bring the festival to our community each year free of charge. We don't want there to be any barrier for people to come and experience something new, something they've never seen or heard before. So please, consider making a donation to Music is Art. Whether it's $5, $50, or $500, our hearts melt with each donation. You can make a donation by visiting our website at musicisart.org or on the fundraiser on our Facebook page. Thank you so much.
Hello everybody, it's Willie Nile here, and I'm happy that Music is Art is dedicating this year's festival to Bruce MOSER. Bruce was a dear friend. For 40 years he was a mentor to me. He was a friend. I could always go to him for advice, and he'd always tell me what he thought. He wouldn't hold back. I remember all the times laughing. I would play songs for him, and his response, he would tell me what he thought. If you liked it, you'd know it, and if you didn't, you'd know it. That's hard to find in this business. Bruce is a treasure. You know, they should erect a statue downtown. Could be Bruce. Anyway, I love you, I miss you, and I'll carry you in my heart all my days, Bruce. Those of us who are lucky enough to cross paths with you and know you and break bread with you and enjoy music together are the lucky ones. So here's to Bruce MOSER. I dedicate the set that I'm doing today to Bruce. And you'll be in my heart all my days, till my last breath. I love you, buddy. Rest in peace. Here we go. Here's to New York.
There's a hound dog howling at 53rd and Park. There's a cop car prowling in the 80s after dark. There's a red light blinking on 42nd Street. A party going on, you can hear the heartbeat. York night. I went into the subway and it felt just like a dream. Saw a fella going by covered in whipped cream. Take a train to Grand Central on an overcrowded bus. There's room on any corner for every one of us. New York night. New York night. Come on.
York at night. Yeah, come on, see the light. It's New York at night. Take a flight. New York at night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. New York at night. New York at night. You know it. Everything's alright. It's New York at night. Take a flight on New York. See the light in New York. It's alright. New York at night. Fun playing these for the first time, I will say that. Backstreet Slide, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
One, two.
Did God make man, or did man make God? With the gentle hand, or a cattle prod? It was a cold, dark night when the old man died. All the boys in the hood were doing the backstreet slide. The moon was high, and the fever was too, and there wasn't anything anybody could do. Day by every day, I do my best to find my way. Hey, hey. Cadillac Jack, Saddlebag Sally went looking for the truth down the Fool's Gold Alley. A climate change freeze or a presidential con, it doesn't really matter what side you're on. Day by every day, we do our best to find our way. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Everybody gotta run, everybody gotta move. From the day you're born till the night you find your groove, we're all going down, one way or another. Tell your new best friend, tell your sister and brother. All around the world, there's songs to be sung, from the lowest of the low to the highest of the hung. When the preacher man calls and the people gather round, it's a sight to behold when the king gets crowned. lost and lonely, well, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. From your lost and lonely life, you're looking like heaven, I'm running like hell, I'm reading on empty, you can always tell. You think you're at the movies, you're talking to the screen, you're acting like the cover of a monster magazine. Take me far away, I don't want to stay, I can't get anyway in your lost and lonely world. Take me by the hand, got no place to stand, I'm forever banned from your lost and lonely world. You got your own planet, you're pimping like a queen, with your bulletproof lipstick, you keep your engine clean. And on a Monday, I'm sinking like a stone, you got me disappearing, just like the ozone zone. Take me far away, I don't want to stay, I can't anyway from your lost and lonely world. Take me by the hand, got no place to stand, I'm forever banned from your lost and lonely world. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, from your lost and lonely world. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, from your lost and lonely world. I met you on a Sunday, my knees got weak, made love on a Monday, I could hardly speak. They say truth is a mystery on a Saturday night. When you offered me the apple, I knew something wasn't right. Yeah. Take me far away, I don't want to stay, I can't anyway from your lost and lonely world. Take me by the hand, got no place to stand, I'm forever banned from your lost and lonely world. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, from your lost and lonely world. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, from your lost and lonely world. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, from your lost and lonely world. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, from your lost and lonely world. Oh, you guys all right? Yeah. So far? You're boring. You're dull. She hates you. Ah, well. You moron. You fool. You know it. That's cool. Surrender. Move. Move. It's locked up in a cell. It's locked up. Can't you tell? The moonlight in jail. Another night, another game, another face, another name. The moonlight in jail, so lonesome, so pale. Surrender, move. Surrender! Come through. Thank you, thank you. All right. The mystery, 'cause there ain't no chain got a hold on me. It's why I breathe. I've gotta run free. I've gotta run